Founded in 1869 and named after John Purdue, Purdue ranks as one of the top universities in the nation. It is home to thousands of students across the world. Purdue offers countless disciplines in many different fields. Along with the opportunities Purdue has to offer, however, comes one side effect that all college students are familiar with: stress. One possible solution to the problem the university has been researching for the past several years is the adoption of the trimester schedule. As Purdue steadily moves closer to complete its goal of adopting a trimester system, one question still remains: how would implementing a trimester schedule affect the attitude of Purdue students towards college life? Currently, Purdue accommodates the academic needs of roughly 39,000 students in over 200 different majors, spanning 10 different colleges. The university's administration oversees the filling and scheduling of thousands of courses. And all of this has to be fit into a fall through spring traditional academic year. Consequently, roughly 61% of Purdue students don't graduate in 4 years, finding it impossible to reach the minimum number of credit hours necessary to graduate on time. So what is going on in the summer that prevents students eager to learn from using Purdue's amenities? The answer is nothing. A campus built to accommodate nearly 50,000 students is reduced to the site of a few abbreviated college classes, as the majority of the university's resources remain untouched. Entire buildings are shut down and only 21% of the university's faculty and staff remain working. Purdue University is seriously considering the move to a trimester schedule, an attempt to give its students an opportunity to combat these problems. Dr. Frank J. Dooley, head researcher at Purdue University, has created a prototype of an untraditional trimester schedule as a solution.
So, but you go to any college campus in the summer, and there's not much going on. Right? I mean, the reality is, it's a very different animal from fall, spring. There's a whole bunch of classes that you have to have in this major. Like, you all know what they are for your majors. Some of them we only offer once a year. And if you figure out in December, you know what, I really should have been in Krannert, and then you go and look, oh wait, that's a key course and they only teach that. I have to wait a whole nother year to start. So you would start the week of Labor Day, and we would end about when we end now, and then we would start the week of Martin Luther King, like we did a week later this year, and we'd end about April 20th. And that's what the calendar would look like.
So it's obvious that Purdue has taken measures to solve the problem, but what do the students have to say about it? We sat down with a few of them to see their thoughts.
As an engineering student, I think a trimester in the summer would be really beneficial, to make sure those kids who are doing co-ops during the semester can stay on track with everybody else, so they have the option to be back at Purdue.
So as an ag business management major, I don't get to take a lot of extra classes. So having a third semester would definitely help me out and let me take more classes that I'd want to take here.
Okay, as an international student, sometimes I don't have time to go home, so I will only stay here for the summer. The summer course is very helpful for me. On the other hand, I changed my major from physics to engineering, so as they afford the engineering 132 in the summer, I can keep myself on the track of my engineering so I can graduate on time.
Well, almost every student saw the immediate academic value of the trimester system. A large majority of the students were unsure as to how it would affect summer opportunities outside of the university. To answer these questions, we turned again to Dr. Dooley.
The co-ops program would love this. It simply would make their life much easier, and it would make the lives of the students in the co-ops program much easier because the balance, once again. I think the history, and what I was doing a lot in the fall was trying to figure out how we can do more with the summer that we have. So what we really need to get our undergraduates thinking, though, and this is a subtle change, they need to start thinking about, this isn't summer vacation. I need to think about, how am I going to make myself more attractive to employers or graduate school when I graduate in 3 or 4 years, whatever that might be.
Implementing a trimester system at Purdue would be beneficial to the student body. It offers an additional semester that consists of 2 sessions, which would allow for students to get ahead in their studies in order to graduate on time. The switch would be mutually beneficial as well because it will allow Purdue to admit more students. Students will be able to lighten their class load during the fall and spring semesters this way, making their college experience much less stressful.